Welcome back to Veterans Onward to Prosperity. I'm your host, Master Sergeant Retired Anna Maria Bliven. And in our virtual studio today, we have champion builders for veterans. You know, I was just talking about the analogy of the fact that we go to a dinner party and all we think is we have the entree. And you guys tell us all about the appetizer and dessert. Okay, in that analogy. And Gino, you found out about the fact that your dad was volunteering his time, telling as many veterans as he crossed paths with about the appetizer and dessert. And you said,
I said, what is that? I had never seen the plate, let alone seen the appetizer and the dessert, right? And, a little bit of background about myself, I didn't serve. I was surrounded by it. Of course, my dad, grandfather, Vietnam vet, brothers in the military. And but my dad last year was telling me about what he was doing and how he was helping people get their VA disability ratings, right? And get the rating they deserve. And he was teaching me and telling me about it and what he was doing. And I said, okay, what is that? And I'm like, wow, this is life-changing information you're giving to people. And it's not readily available to them. And just by giving them information, teaching them, coaching them, you're changing people's lives. And, at that point, he had helped about 20 veterans get higher ratings. And I was like, like my dad said, we can help so many more people because there's so many veterans out there that are in need of this information. And so since last year, we went from those 20 folks he helped to about 300 people in our program right now. And it's been incredible. I'm actually a CPA. I did accounting for 9 years. I went to the University of Mississippi, Ole Miss, hotty toddy. So, and I spent 5 years, got my master's in accounting, did 9 years in the accounting role and in that world, in the corporate world. But really just saw something amazing and a way to change lives. And, I left my job in the middle of the pandemic. We hadn't made any money. We hadn't done anything as an organization at that point. But I knew that this was something we could really help a lot of people with, and I needed my time to be able to do it and be a part of it.
Yes, and the reason why Terry and Gino are on the episode in the month of Mission Education Possible is because you guys have developed an online course. And the online course teaches us what we have to do to find for ourselves the appetizer and the dessert.
That's right.
That's the exciting part because when we have that education, yeah, because when we have that education, all of a sudden, if you've got a 10% rating, you now know how to boost that up.
Exactly. Yeah, and that information has been changing.
And the big thing about us, I always like to say this, Anna Maria. We're smart. Veterans are very smart. We're not dumb. You don't join the military, go through all the schools and do what you do being stupid. We're not. The issue that I found with VA benefits is we didn't know what we didn't know, right?
Right.
The system is so complex. Now, listen, I was an Army drill sergeant, and I simply had an idea. What if we could make this just like we do basic training, step by step, by the numbers, walk through training, where I say, put your left foot here, don't put your right foot there, right? and if we could make a course like that, we could follow it because all veterans understand by the numbers, walk through method of instruction. And really, that's all I did. I wrote it just like I did when I was a drill sergeant, and I teach it just like that. And we found that veterans that get in the course, they say, wow.
Yes. Wow.
This is easy to understand. Now, my son is CPA. The program is not written like a CPA, okay? It's written like a soldier trying to go from point A to point B.
Yay! I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's simple curriculum. I mean, it is definitely step by step. This is what you do, and at the result, what the result is happy. It's like overjoyed.
Yeah.
I mean, my husband and I got out. I think we were given 20 and 30%. He's now up to 60 and I'm up to 70. But it's a process.
Wow.
Yes, but we didn't have
Right.
the
It's
privilege of
yeah,
your course to talk us through.
right.
Right.
And the crazy thing is, this you hit it on the head. When we serve 20 and 30 years and you do whatever, or 5 and 10, or whenever you serve, we're dedicated. We love our country. We love what we're doing. We don't do it for money or for anything else. But let's be honest, you get hurt while you're in there. You're jumping off trucks, you're shooting weapons, you're around loud equipment, and body starts to ache, especially as you get older. Okay. And many of us, just like I know you did, I tell people, I just took Ranger Candy, Motrin, and drove on, right? But when you get old enough, you say, wait a minute, I need to do something different. Because what happens is, let me give you a quick example. I hurt my back while I was in, and I can remember I dealt with it. I was getting ready to go to church one day, 2015. At that point, I made it to 90%. And then I bent down to tie my shoe, Anna Maria, my back went out. My back quit. I'm laying on the floor at this time with tears in my eyes. And that's when the first time in my life I thought, this is the first time I lost control of my body, ever. I'm talking about I'm a Ranger, I'm a Green Beret, I'm Special Forces, rough guy, and now I can't even get up. It scared me to the point of saying, I need to go back and finish and get to what I felt I should have done, which is 100%. And so what we tell veterans, don't listen to anyone else, right? Listen to your spouse, someone close to you, and they see you and they know you're getting down and they know you can't do it. Then come see us, reapply, and we're going to do that. And better than that, you're going to feel better about it because there's so many other things that you're going to be able to get benefits for your family as you get these benefits. And we want to help people, period.
Yep. I want to add a little bit to that. Being his son, of course, Anna Maria, I saw that. I remember being in high school playing football. I love wrestling with my dad. We're a very physical family. We love to hug each other and love each other and wrestle with each other. But there were times when he had to take a break. He had to lay down. He had to give himself rest because of his back issues. And then to learn last year that there were benefits out there that he could have gotten that was just so difficult for him to get. And just like my dad, there are millions of veterans just like him, right? And so I'm just as passionate about it, seeing my father deal with that. And I'm like, hey, every veteran should be getting what's theirs, right?
Yes.
But there are other children and everything and doing the same situation.
So right after these messages, we're just going to give the overall of the steps. And, well, you know what, guys? Stay tuned. We'll be right back.